Hi everybody, here's Krystian from the TeamworkCast.
And I'm Konstantin Kelfecil, a guest of TeamworkCast.
And this is Netrunner TeamworkCast. This is Hasselt in Belgium. And this is the store is called Oberonn, and these are the regionals from this region.
The regionals from this region.
I don't know which regionals there is. Like
Did
in
you
Germany, there's like
practice the script? Did you practice it, Krystian?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can see my training paying off right here. So yeah, this is the top 8 playoffs.
Yep.
And we see on the left we have Jan from Germany. It's the first regional that he ever did. On the right we have Maëlig, which is on the previous round.
Oh,
Both are playing the Saxenia playmat.
So we're following the path to victory from Maëlig or something?
Let's see about that.
I don't know if you won. I'm just saying, like, is it like the path to victory?
We are on the top table, basically, like on the winners' table, so to speak. And we're going to continue on all the way until the finals, and then we're going to switch over to the losers bracket real quick.
Okay. Well, so you got videos from the losers as well, or?
Yeah, we got some because the losers are playing a bit more games than the winners are.
Okay.
So yeah, Jan is doing the thing I talked about where you use a yellow sleeve on this mat and then you get like a complementary contrast and it pops like really nicely. So yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's what's really nice.
But is it the complementary color? Is it yellow?
Yes, yellow and purple.
Okay, I don't know my colors, man.
Well, it depends on what kind of colored circle you use though. Sometimes it's yellow and teal.
Yeah.
So Jan is playing the NEH, very classic. Starts with a starts with a sweep, and he will draw a card the first time he creates a server each turn.
So protecting HQ and R&D, that's a good way to start.
Very good start for Jan here, I would say. Maëlig had some really good game previously against Charles.
And look at his hand now. He has a Faust from the start.
Very nice. So he starts face-checking things. Because what's the worst that can happen? It's NEH usually has like paper-thin ice.
Okay, I don't know Maëlig, but I want to trust him. Like last game, he didn't actually face-check anything when he didn't have Faust in his hand, and now he's just face-checking when he has Faust in his hand.
Well, it's NBN, and then suddenly bam!
Oh man!
Jan plays an assassin in here, spends almost all his money down to 2 credits for an assassin, and Maëlig doesn't really have lots of money to deal with this.
Still, I mean, he has to prevent the 3 net damage, right? Because I want to trust that Maëlig knows what he's doing.
Difficult. What kind of trace it is, the first trace?
I think trace 5.
Oh, he takes the damage.
No. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh,
my God!
Very good trashes here. He will get an access and gets a Jackson Howard. That was a very expensive Jackson Howard to trash.
Oh my God!
So I have to say, Jan is from Cologne. He came with us here, and he joined us like not a very long time ago. I think he came from Munich initially.
He joined us, one of us.
Our meta, I mean, and he has been incredibly successful. He's been ripping apart our meta, but never actually had the time to join a regional.
That's pretty cool.
And so this is the first regional that he actually joined, and immediately got in the top cut, of course.
So how do you feel that I'll be joining your meta in a year?
Oh, so you're moving to Cologne?
Yeah, close to Cologne, and that's the reason why.
Nice. Well, you will come to hate the Aachener guys as much as I do. I mean, hate in a very positive sense.
I mean, like, love, you know?
Love-hate kind of relationship. We love you guys, especially Carl. Shout out to Carl from Aachen.
Put like a huge heart gift playing like the background here.
Yeah, there was another tournament going on constantly in the background here. It was a very big store, surprisingly big. So Maëlig continues pounding the R&D here and finds
no res. Why do you think no res? Can res it or?
I don't know.
This is very damaging now.
Yeah, second Jackson. So after this first crazy res, Jan is kind of falling behind now.
Gotta find the third Jackson to like just eliminate the possibility of them getting shuffled back entirely.
Credit up so he can rest the second assassin.
Mamba table. Do you not kill it?
Well, he used the recurring credits to trash Jackson.
Shouldn't you still kill it?
I think he thinks that he can trash it when it's down.
No, as I said, let's trust Maëlig. I think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. I'm kind of like more worried about Jan here. He's after this first rest. I think like also the ice placement here was not ideal for him.
Yeah.
Like that's usually not an ice that you want to have in front of HQ. I mean, it hurts a lot, but it's very expensive. Puts you back financially.
What was so important that was like in his hand that he had to protect with an assassin and a res of an assassin, not just an assassin.
I think it was more an accidental install here.
You think? Like just putting it there.
I mean, like I have to put an ice here, and I don't. Maybe there wasn't an ice on hand, but he didn't agenda on hand, but he didn't want to actually.
So Actor's gonna get killed and free access into R&D again. What is that on R&D?
So I think previously he didn't want to rest because he wanted to play a hedge fund. He just played a hedge fund on his turn, but now I'm really curious about what's going on. Maybe he's waiting for the medium to come out.
Maybe it's an archer.
That's very much.
Whoa, flashback!
By the way, we have to also explain. Maybe Sensi's Guild is kind of like a new card that is very vicious on any NBN. So that's one of the political assets that have to be installed in a server non-protected by ice. But it throws like 3 cards.
Well, it doesn't have to be installed in a server with no ice. It just needs to have no ice to work. Whoa, mind blown!
Well, technically, yes. But, so when you rest at the beginning of the turn, you draw 3 cards and just put one of your cards on your hand on the bottom of R&D. Is that true?
If I remember correctly,
something like this, right?
Yeah.
You draw a tremendous amount of cards, and then you can cycle out cards that you don't need from your entire hand, not like it would Daily Business show, but...
Which is so good.
Just crazy.
It's as if NBN is getting more Jackson Howard effect.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think they're preparing the Jackson Howard rotation.
Yeah, soon.
So Maëlig finally gets out something installed on the board, which is the
which is the
side.
best thing that you could get, actually, the wild side.
Yeah, probably good. Although it will slow him down, it will eat a click every turn. Maëlig also drinking beer, I think. So maybe explains some plays, I don't know. Jan just gets out a lot of cards. We saw that there was Mumba Temple up there, so one of the cards is probably the Mumba Temple. Now it's up to Maëlig to find out which one, and he would like have to spend his entire turn just to check those cards.
Do you do that?
I don't know. At least check one, something. Right? So that's gonna be a museum.
Kill it with fire. Museum. The museum.
Gotta kill it.
Don't think about it. Just kill it.
Maëlig, kill it.
Kill it.
Kill it.
If you let it live.
There is 2 Jacksons in this card pile.
No.
Oh, Maëlig, what?
No, Maëlig,
no.
So we can see that Maëlig hasn't probably practiced that much against IG decks to know how strong that card is.
I don't know why he decided not to do this, but yeah, there's a run on the Mumba Temple.
Oh no!
Oh. There's a second museum being rested with the Mumba Temple. Mumba Temple gets trashed, but now there's 2 museums up. So next turn, the museum, the Mumba Temple can get back, and something else can get back.
He had to kill he had to kill the museum.
Well, you can tell that it wouldn't have made a difference, right? Because then Jan would have just shuffled it back.
No, you could have killed the other temple, the other museum as well.
So Jackson and the Mumba Temple gets back.
Yeah, makes sense.
While Maëlig is still discarding stuff because he draws so much stuff with a wild side. And I think that's kind of like something I also notice when you're playing like this asset-heavy decks. A lot of people think about what are you going to do against Whizzard, because Wizards can trash everything. But I often feel like you can spam out so much assets that you will slow down Whizzard so much. Even though he can pay for all the trashes, he cannot actually afford all the clicks that are necessary to trash all your stuff.
But even to afford them, you need to get money. And to get money, you need to draw cards.
You need to get good.
You need to get good. Yo, why do you have any money, kid? Get good.
Oh, interesting. So there's an install behind an ice and a sweepspeak by Jan.
Random ice.
So maybe he's protecting something. So I love this because now it's like Maëlig has to trash the museums, but now there's also new threat.
Yep.
And he probably cannot access both, right?
He really can't. I think the Faust thing at the start just destroyed him. Because it set him back not only in important cards, generally in cards, because he had to draw back.
Yeah. The tempo loss is insane. Like, imagine how differently this game would have played out if Faust was already on the table, and if David was on the table, and if Cloneship was on the table,
Okay. Oh, you got the pancakes. That's good.
That's a very important thing for Maëlig to catch up.
He has a turntable in his hand and something else that I can't really tell what that is.
The turntables will become also very important later on when there's agenda scored.
Oh, are those the slums?
They are the slums, yes.
Oh,
new card. Because we have to say Salset Island is illegal in this tournament.
That's pretty cool.
It just came out when we arrived there, and we as Germans, we are used to a 2-week delay between a pack coming out and it becoming tournament legal. I didn't even have Democracy in Dogma when I came to this tournament.
Nice. Playing with the old cards.
Yeah.
Hashtag hipster.
Well, to be honest, I was playing with the Andromeda builds that where the latest card was like Universe of Tomorrow or something.
Yeah, well, do you play Exclusive Party now in your Andromeda? Because it's pretty good.
It's good, but the deck space is just crazy.
Yeah, I love it in my Silhouette deck.
It works very well in the Silhouette deck, I think, because it's a small deck.
Yeah. Well, Andromeda can work the exact same way because you draw 9 cards.
Yeah, I don't like it having it on a start hand because you draw another card.
But anyway, to get back to the game, like, and the tournament actually, I wanted to ask you, do you have a lot of IG decks?
There were some IG decks, but not that many as you think.
Okay. Ooh, Sansan Astro. That was actually just a Sansan City Grid down there. It's just Astro.
Very simple score here.
Nice.
Getting out the Astro Pilot program. Man.
Astro Pilot program.
Astro's token script program thing. The card that everybody loves to hate. So now, I think Maëlig has to get rid of the Sansan.
Yeah, the pressure is on.
Really has to get rid of the Sansan. He has to start attacking stuff. He's been way too passive for such a long time.
Yeah, the thing is, he won't be able to trust the museum if he goes to trust the Sansan, so...
Yep. Oh, he actually checks the Sansan.
Wrap around?
Yeah, probably.
Nope. Oh, and
oh man, losing the click. Now the click really hurts because Maëlig is catching up.
That is even worse.
Guts to play a Parasite on this, man.
Yeah. You has to. What does he have? Oh, yeah, that's...
it's good, generally, but... Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, that's good, but
that's good. I like
it. I don't think he'll make it. He can even res this one wraparound.
No res on the outer one, though, and so he didn't res it this whole game, so will he res it now?
Come on, wraparound.
Oh, that explains it. Oh, okay, of course.
That is pretty. Yeah, that explains it because he didn't have anything installed.
That explains why he didn't res it previously. So as I said, like I think the both eyes that he had on the starting hand were really not ideal. Like no end run eyes.
Yeah, and they were really not ideal. You could just keep running with no cards in. Well, not against Assassin, but still.
Yeah.
So, what do you bounce back now? I think, yeah, I would say the pancakes are a good idea.
We'll still see a card, so this could still be a turnaround for Maëlig, but no agenda.
No, it wasn't. You think he might have another agenda in hand? I think he might. He's been holding on to a lot.
It doesn't matter, he doesn't have the credits.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Shuffling Swift Tweak.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah.
It's still I'm kind of like fascinated that Jan didn't shuffle back to Jackson.
No, he doesn't need to yet. I mean, he has probably 2 more Jacksons, if not only 1 more. So it's not like it's gonna stay there forever.
Yeah.
He's still fine. And the other museum is also in the deck, so...
That's true. He probably has enough recursion as it is. So like, it seems like I'm not really used to play with the museum. To me, it would seem like recursion.
You have to play with it, and you have to play against it to understand it.
That's absolutely true. Yeah.
As with most things in Netrunner, but like this specific thing, you really need to learn like what the other player really wants to put back.
Yeah, because if there's no high priority targets in archives, then maybe you don't have to trash it immediately.
Yeah. Gotta trust the museum, right?
Alright, so that is as expected. Oh man, now Maëlig has to click for credits to get out the pancakes. Such a painful thing. And then he runs and trash the museum, but the Sansan is still out. And that's going to be the one thing that will come back to haunt him, I think.
Yeah, he had to trust the museum, but Sansan is still the scary thing.
Yeah. He has to find an answer for the Sansan. I mean, you have to assume that he will draw eventually in Parasite. I think there was a Parasite in this card pile, was it? Or did I just remember the other game?
Yeah, I think it was the other game. I do not remember Parasite in this game. So, he doesn't have an agenda. I mean, he's not just installing advancing right away, so...
He was just thinking, oh man. No, he was not a breaking news. He doesn't have the money to punish this, but yeah, it's a deal. It's perfect for Jan, I would say. He's down to 1 credit, that's kind of bad.
Well, the perfect thing would have been another Astro, but, you know, can't have everything. Oh, Parasite.
Oh yeah, that's good.
But he doesn't have any money whatsoever.
Yeah, and he would also need another data sucker token to trash it immediately. It's just really bad for Maëlig.
This is looking very dire for him. He has to click for credits.
Gets 2 credits. Will you just install a Parasite on a Enigma, just so?
You have to, right?
And then click for credits, so next turn you can trash it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, there's no way to get rid of it unless you install over it, and that would mean actually spending clicks.
Yeah, that's what he does.
Yeah. And he has a medium in hand as well, which is not very effective right now.
He doesn't have the money to do this.
Yeah. He doesn't have money to do anything at the moment. Oh, is that a forked? That was a forked. There's nothing to fork though.
Well, yes, has.
No, for forked. That's for pliers.
Knifed is for barriers.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Forked is for So you need to see it knifed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
no, I saw forked. I saw forked.
You saw forked. Okay.
I just do not know them by heart.
Oh man, we are Netrunner experts, as you can tell. That's why I'm tuning in.
I think that's a spoon. No, I said knife, man.
This is really bad for if Jan has another agenda here. He can go to match point immediately now.
Yep. And he really doesn't care about losing the Sounds and City Grid afterwards. It's not like Maëlig doesn't have any money to do anything.
I mean, he can afford to lose the Astroship token, which he would have to do if he wanted to advance. No, he just gets 3 credits.
So Parasite, Enigma, is getting 1. Then he has to click for a credit and then run and trust the Sounds and City Grid.
Definitely.
You just have to, man. Do it.
Do it.
Do it. Get to the top.
He gets a credit because he needs the credit to trash it. Yeah, then 2 clicks for the runs.
Yeah, it's good.
No, 1 click is enough. Okay, forgot.
So 1 Sounds and City Grid out of the game.
Yep. But Astroship token still beacons.
Yeah.
And because of the slumps, it's now removed permanently from the game, which is nice.
No, don't really care at this point. I mean, it did its work, right?
It did. I mean, it's very late in the game now. But it's kind of still nice that Jan has no ability to shuffle it back, which if Maëlig manages to cycle through the Astroscript token, that might become an issue for Jan, because there's not many things that you can use to fast advance now.
That is true.
Like with those big decks, you usually don't have the influence for a lot of biotic labors.
Yeah, because he already has 3 Sounds and 3 Astroscripts. That's already 6 influence in a 17 influence deck. So maximum of 2 biotics, and even then, I mean, is it really worth it?
Yeah, there's...
and it's a 54 card deck because he plays museums.
Yep, that's true. Alright, so getting credit, playing the hedge fund.
That's not bad.
And that's it.
And there's a remote again. What do you think that's on the remote?
Cyberdex would be funny. But there's nothing to purge, so whatever.
Yeah, I think Sensi.
Sensi would be nice.
Because he has to find the other Astro and score it real fast.
Whatever it is, it taxes Maëlig in terms that Maëlig has to pay a click to check it.
Yeah.
So that's what we as criminals, that's why we love Desperado so much, because you're checking things and still making money.
Yeah. Oh, going all in with the Liberator accounts. Is he not going to care about the remote?
I guess he doesn't think that Jan would just nakedly install
well, even if it's not a agenda, though, if it's a museum, that's still damaging.
That's true. But what can he get back with the museum right now? I mean...
Oh, he's checking it. If it's a Sound.
Oh, he's checking it.
Oh, it's bad. He can't even trust it because he doesn't have 1 credit.
Whatever.
Why not get the money first and then run it? The choices.
Maybe it was a Enigma asset. I don't know,
what?
Man.
That's 1 asset I really want to see.
Oh, wow. Look at this. Here is Jan fast advancing the 50 minutes.
Just 1 more Beal or 1 more Astro. That's all he needs.
Yeah, and he can seal the deal.
Yep.
Maëlig has to get through to R&D now.
So what do you think his 2-4 agenda is? Like if he's playing, let's say, 15 minutes, 3 breaking news, 3 Astros and 3 Beals, what's his last agenda?
You know what? I think he might be actually using the extra influence for Global Food Initiative.
Oh, like 1 Global Food in there?
Or maybe, I don't know.
I don't think it would very much work in that deck, would it?
On the contrary, dear Watson.
Dear Watson. Well, it does make the agenda like density in the deck way lower.
Yeah, usually what people go with, of course, is an Explodapalooza.
Yeah, or NAPD. Or corporate sales team is also...
But the thing with NAPD, it costs influence as well. So you can just as well play the Global Food Initiative.
Why? There's a reason why you play NAPD, though.
Well, but the Global Food Initiative, the agenda disease gets down.
Yeah, I guess. But
also, it has electrolytes. It's what the plants crave.
The thing is, like, if you got someone's card draw, I guess it's just for finding like the 2/3s.
Right, so that is the medium that we saw in the previous game.
Come on, Astro. Nope.
And so now Maëlig is prepared to engage the R&D lock somehow through this Archangel. Talking about a card that really puts an NBN like way up there in terms of best ice in the game.
Yeah. Oh my God, Archangel, man.
So difficult to break, no matter how you cut it.
Yep. And it's a Colgate. Why would you make it a Colgate? Make it a Sentry so that it's easier to break with like Switchblade and stuff.
Nope.
Just make it a Colgate and not even 5 strength.
That was what Gutenberg was. This is something
let's just make it, let's not make it a 5 strength so that it's easily breakable by Refractor. Let's make it a 6 strength so that we annoy people.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep. That's the thing.
Yeah. It's a very good ice, and it even has like an encounter ability. Like if you run her, I don't really have to res
like
it.
if that was necessary, like if it wasn't playable.
Yeah, exactly.
Without it.
Maybe they looked at Snoop and they're like, "Oh, nobody plays that card. Let's give it an encounter effect."
I really love that it's also kind of like useless early game, as we saw previously in this game. Like resing it early game where there's nothing on the board doesn't make sense. Even it allows the runner to exploit it.
Yeah. But as soon as you install one thing, it's just immediately good.
Yeah. Well, except maybe it's kind of like liberate accounts or something.
Yeah. Wanna bounce back my liberated? Thanks, man. Well, is it worth it? I mean, if you get like 12 credits out of it.
I think if you do the math, it's actually not really that worth it.
Yeah, it's not really that worth it.
Because the final click on the liberate accounts is the one where you really make the money.
So you would have potentially gained 12 credits. Ooh, David. That's gonna work. That does work. That's 3 rounds on R&D.
Yeah, but now there's like 3 ice on R&D.
Yeah, but he has 5 credits. Does he want to res all of that? Because then if he draws an agenda, he can't score the agenda. Because, so he's basically going into the long game now, forcibly.
Yeah, it's going to be an assassin either, because he cannot res it.
Yeah.
So Maëlig, but I think Maëlig is kind of like hurt by the early game face check of the assassin. Like the pain is still there.
Yeah, we can see that how like Jan just managed to like build up, like just put all of his assets, start doing shenanigans while Maëlig was just looking for more things. Wow,
Maëlig just like seats the turn. He just installed the same old thing and got the money off liberated.
Maybe he's thinking about burning the assassin with same old thing.
Yeah, why not? Why let's do that. Yeah, like we can just David him and fork him. Yeah.
I mean, it's not a bad idea, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't have anything in hand at the moment, though. I mean, if he did have an agenda, he would have scored it, right?
Spoon would be really great.
Yeah. Oh my God, Spoon would be amazing. Yeah. As long as you know you can get through the rest.
I mean, it's NBN, so what kind of ice do you expect? You expect
special offer,
wraparound, pop-up window.
Oh, upgrade.
Oh, okay.
What's that upgrade?
No. Oh yeah, upgrade on R&D. Yeah, it's probably a Cyberdex, right?
Yeah, I would guess so. I mean, what other upgrade does NEH play?
You don't like the Cyberdex before there are counters on medium.
No, it's successful and then you exit, so it will burn the counters on medium.
Yeah, but it's just one counter. It's kind of nice when you can install it when there are already counters on there, so you can pop it before the access happens.
Pop it like it's hot. Pop it like it's hot.
Drop it like a hot potato.
Oh, Spoon, there it is. I love how he had like a moment there thinking about, do I want to do it? Is this great?
Is this great? Yep, it's great. Okay,
Bamba Temple is an assassin. Oh, that's even worse. Oh man.
Architect.
It's first click though, I mean, whatever, right?
And so, watch out, the second ice is going to be Enigma, and it's going to be like,
Oh man, yeah, he can still stop the run.
Quandary. There's a lot of things that can stop him. Like it can still go wrong.
Well, I still think it's a good idea to spoon at this point.
No, definitely. It was very necessary.
He has to speed up, and he has to think that I can make it in there.
And apparently, I remember this. It's a tough choice for Jan, because it's like, when he installs something, he draws another thing, then there's going to be an agenda on top, blah blah blah. Alright, so this install he gets he's for free, so he doesn't have to pay it. Jan is thinking a lot.
Sensi?
And he gets a Sensi.
That's nice. Install in the remote with the ice.
No, he actually wants to draw, because I think now he's drawing the agenda.
He can still jack out, right? Oh, it dies!
Yeah. No rest on the second dice.
Yeah, he didn't rest the other one. Well, he's at 3 credits. I think he needs it to actually score out.
Oh, that's a
Krystian.
That's a Krystian grid, yeah.
Yeah, but that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, well, he would do something if Jan had rested, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Just kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it.
He doesn't. He doesn't have the money. And
he does have the money. He's Whizzard.
And he's the Jackson. Well, now he doesn't have the money to do both. Well, I guess maybe he has the money.
I mean, if you are playing medium, might as well just burn it, right?
Look, what I see is that there's 2 other assets on the board that have to be taken care of.
No, what has to be taken care of is the fact that there is a Sensi and something in hand probably now that Jan wanted to be in hand.
Yeah, well, there's a Sensi for sure that has to be...
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the cool thing is now when he rests the Sensi, he knows exactly what he draws with the Sensi.
So you need to kill the Sensi because he knows exactly. It's a hint. Like, it could be just bluffing, oh, maybe it's just bluffing, messing with me, but still. Oh, White Mamba Temple. Don't kill the Sensi.
Well, if he rests the Sensi now, he won't have the money to score.
Does Sensi cost money?
It costs 1. He will have exactly the right amount of money.
I thought everything in MBN was free.
And the political ones cost 2, and Sensi is the only one that costs 1.
Just because it's broken like that. No, it's 0 to res.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you, MBN, really? Man. Everything is broken.
I'm quitting this game. Damon, it's on you.
I mean, come on. I just immediately assumed, oh, it's MBN, it's probably 0.
I could have sworn it was 1. Man, see how unfamiliar I am with the cards still. It still don't have Sunset Island.
I think I got it like yesterday at the tournament.
Yeah, and now our local game store is like complaining because we go to other countries to get our cards.
Oh.
But what are you supposed to do when you're coming out on a tournament and it's like everybody's like 2 data packs ahead of you?
You play with the English cards, right?
Yeah, so that makes it even worse.
Yeah.
Because they come without a delay. The German cards are coming earlier because the German publisher wants to get more money.
Yeah. Money.
And then, but they of course translating everything badly. There was like 2 mistakes in one of the recent packs. Ugh.
Damn.
Very bad. Okay, so
he's getting money. He's not drawing or anything. I mean, if he knows what's on his R&D, because he does, like he knows the next 2 cards, I think. Yeah, the next 2 cards. The next 1 card now, because he drew with install there. So he doesn't know he only knows the top card, and there's a medium counter, and he has 5 credits. So if he reses Krystian grid for 3, he will still have 2. I would assume that there is a good ice there to protect R&D, because this is starting to become very scary. And there's still a turntable, by the way, right?
Yeah, I mean, Maëlig just needs to score 1 agenda.
And he just puts himself in a safe position.
He will be back in this game major.
Yeah. But that architect is kind of making it annoying. I saw him trust his Mimic early, and I was like, what?
Or maybe he's looking for a Clomchit now?
Maybe he's looking for Faust.
He's looking for anything that can help him out here. I mean, he's at 2 credits now.
He's just looking.
Maybe he's just looking.
He can IFAD worse, get money, install whatever he gets. Run the world. Who runs the world? Maëlig. Who runs the world? Is he actually doing that?
No, he gets money off the Liberated, checks the installed cards.
Is that a Sansan or something?
No,
Is it Cyberdex? Oh my god, if it's a Cyberdex, the plays.
Cyberdex is gonna be funny. There's a small discussion about the amount of credits because he uses the credits and the tokens.
So what are these things? They're called credits, man.
There's a lot of wild pointing on cards and camera and tokens on those cards.
What is that?
Okay, there's gonna be a Jackson that gets used.
See, so he is using it now. So there you go.
Now he gets back to Jackson.
Back. I don't know if that's a good idea. Because you just want to do money, right? You want to fill your deck with untrustable stuff. And money. Why put Jackson back?
I don't know about you, but especially in this season, I want to fill my deck with love.
I always want that, Krystian. I always want that. That's why people, when I play my Jinteki decks, they access it and they're like, "Oh, here's love."
In form of net damage.
Apparently, I must trust 3 cards around.
This comes directly from my heart to your heart. An aneurysm.
Oh, I've had worse. It's doing it. It's doing it. What do you get? I can't see. There's an E3 in his hand, which is basically useless.
He installs it.
No! No! I'm gonna do the
Which
Darth
is
Vader
basically
now.
useless.
No!
Install. And actually not useless. He could. Oh, man!
No.
And there's the top deck of the break Beal.
Oh my! Oh, there is a GFI. Oh, you called it. You called it.
I called
right.
it. GFI is a good
You're
card.
Right. So he did do it to filter his deck. And he had a Cyberdex as well in hand. And there was a GFI in the truss.
Oh,
What?
nice. Like it.
What? So that means that he has 2 GFIs and then just breaking news or just 15 minutes, not even breaking news in the deck.
Wait a minute. Does it mean that when he popped the Jackson, he left the GFI in the trash?
Yes.
Love it. This is so great.
So at any given time, Maëlig could have run archives and just take the GFI, give the GFI, and no, wait.
No.
That would put him at 6 points, right? But no, that's still fine.
But
He's
he
not
could have
winning.
gotten
He doesn't have an Astro counter.
could have gotten the Astroscript token.
Yeah, exactly. He would have gotten rid of the Astro script. That was more
Oh
important.
no, he couldn't have. Yes, that's true. He would. No, it would have. No, it wouldn't put on 6 points.
He would be at 6 points, not 7.
6 points, exactly. Yeah. So actually, it was a good play by Jan because then he could just fast advance the breaking news or something, and he wouldn't win anyway.
Does he play breaking news though? Because if you think about it, 3 Astros, that's 6. 3 Beals, that's 12. 2 GFIs, that's 18. And there's like 15 minutes and 1 breaking news, let's say.
And you're asking the wrong guy. I'm the worst at those agenda calculations.
I heard you did pretty good recently. How come you say you're the worst?
I sometimes you get lucky in this game. It's a game of lucky draws. You know?
I don't think that's what you want to promote when you're making Netrunner videos. It's all about luck.
What? It's kind of like watching an elaborate pachinko machine.
Yeah.
So sadly, we're not going to see Maëlig at least not on a winner's bracket anymore. He was eliminated, but we want to see Jan in the future. Yep. And of course, we're going to take a peek in the loser's bracket or in the cool bracket. And so we're going to see what's happening there. Maybe we're going to see Maëlig again there. Are you hyped?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I want to see his corp game actually.
What we want to see right now is Game of Thrones. We're going to leave you with that. See you on the next episode. Bye bye. Hack the planet! Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Shut up and get in the car!
Shit on me. This episode of Netrunner TeamworkCast was created with a generous support from our listeners. If you enjoy the show and you can't get enough Netrunner videos, please check out our Patreon campaign at patreon.com/hacktheplanet.